So let's see.
I've always wanted to build something like this. Worth the materials, I'd say. Worth the materials, I'd say.
Stomach. Oh wait, that was the wrong one, wasn't it? Costly this.
I think you and I are the only ones here who can swing one of these.
I need.
And Sev.
God damn it. One more. Oops.
Sharper than you think. The tricky part's the balance.
Two plus 3, 5, 9. Need 14 of them, I think.
I've always wanted to build something like this. Worth the materials, I'd say.
Hmm.
If that doesn't keep you safe, I don't know what will.
Oh, before I had them all. Ah. Hmm.
The spindle sacrificed everything for us. We could have lost Bryn just as quickly as we lost her.
I've always wanted to build something like this. If that doesn't keep you safe, I don't know what will. That's an intimidating silhouette.
Oh, come on. Oh. Did I get the right amount?
If that doesn't keep you safe, I don't know what will.
Damn, that's pretty good cold assist. But I guess we also need to... Yeah, so that is full on cold gear.
Use these well.
I need. That's a lot of. Hey, Kev. Thank you. Emulating PS2 games, huh? It's nice to have those, be able to play those old childhood games. There's so many though. Holy shit, I need 23.
Swing hard.
Okay, but let's see. What do we need to do right now? Up there and turn around. To the eye. There are two things to do with the hold here, so let's do that. Oops.
You are hardly in any position to make lofty demands.
This is right. Looks weird with the camera.
The council convened and unanimously stripped you of your role. You no longer hold the privileges of the Eye.
And how quickly did you convene that council? You hardly waited for my daughter's body to cool.
She is dead because of you. Because of your reckless behavior and deception, no less.
Harun, how dare you? Every decision I've made, every action I've taken has been for her protection.
Abandoning her at the Grand Gate was for her protection. We all saw you on the scry. And that is Khan Arteme to you, Kenrick.
Is this a bad time?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
No. You're more than welcome at Cassidon's Hold. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for you.
I came to offer my condolences. To both of you.
Oh. Thank you.
Nora stood up for what she believed in, reminiscing on her bravery.
In the end, she was braver than any of us could have imagined. She took a stand and did what she believed was right. I owe her my life.
She was exceptional. It's hard to imagine the Enclave will ever recover from this loss.
Then why are you so opposed to giving her the funeral she deserves?
With the Surgeborn swarming Denevron, we can't risk a trip to the Hallowpire Rise.
For generations, every Stanild has received the rite of ashes upon death. Isla will not be the exception to this.
Could I perform the rite on your behalf?
You? Don't tell me you're a Hallowpire priestess on top of being a righteous pain in my ass.
Skies, do you want a funeral or not? She's our best option.
Isla saved my life. I want to help you honor her death.
I suppose you do owe her that. Fine. For the rite of ashes, you need to burn an object that was sacred to the deceased upon the high pyre. As you collect the ashes, you must read a rite aloud to thank the flames for bringing the deceased to rest.
Do you have an object that was sacred to Isla?
Isla's most prized possessions aren't in Cassidon's hold. She had a secret refuge in Dredger's Mire. You're sure to find something. She was always sneaking away at night to work there.
You knew she was sneaking out of Cassidon's hold.
I knew my daughter better than she realized. Return to me with the ashes.
Thank you, Bryn.
Okay, let's see here now. This information.
Why do I feel as if I'm about to have my time wasted?
Please allow me to present my research. I promise it won't take but a moment. I've compiled a dossier concerning an event that occurred in the Enclave around 35 years ago.
And what event would that be, pray tell?
The attempt to pierce the veil. I can only assume you were familiar with the Verdant Mines.
The name rings a bell, though it's been decades, as you said.
They were the subject of many of your speeches. It's interesting that your memory on the subject is hazy.
You'll forgive me for not remembering the exact wording or subject of any of the hundreds of speeches I've delivered throughout my career.
That's not a problem. I can summarize my findings. Firstly, our evidence suggests, with a high level of confidence, that you were aware of the Verdant Mines' plans to pierce the veil. Secondly, in support of that assertion, you gained this knowledge through your close relationship with the enchantress known as Lucia.
I never knew any enchantress by that name.
That's odd, since you seem to have been a recurring character in her personal journals. Though, truth be told, she didn't seem particularly fond of you in the later entries. So, back to the attempt to pierce the veil. You knew...
I knew that it would go poorly.
You knew?
Of course I did. But what does it matter?
You could have stopped it.
But I didn't. Pray tell, Lawkeeper, what goal did you hold in your mind as you traveled here?
I wanted to learn the truth about the past, to uncover what had been hidden.
Lane Free Selectus. That's who you are, yes?
That's correct. Though, I'm not sure how... never mind. But my research...
House Lectus of Udea. It's no wonder you felt the need to make something of yourself. Well, today will not be that day. Nor, I believe, will any. I won't waste my breath debating a jumped-up little snot from a house so consumed by cupidity that it can't even keep its hearths lit. Once a failure of a house, always a failure of a house. And it shows in your insipid rag parading as research.
Did you just call me a jumped-up little snot?
No, I didn't. You must have misheard me.
I...
Will that be all from you? I have a daughter to grieve, after all.
Entering Lane gave me a dressing down of the century.
Skies! That is enough. Lane deserves better than this disrespect.
You dare to speak of respect? You, who broke into our home, who undid Asylum, who attempts to destroy decades of societal progress.
I won't even address that. Your manipulation and arrogance are deadly. And I see your bare shoulders as proof.
Get out!
Bryn, thanks, but it's not worth it. I need to go.
skies above. I was worried this would happen.
Okay, that's the Institute, and this isn't Dredger's Mire. Upper. Oh, excuse me. Mire. So we can get this. Let me do this one. Bum 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 bum.
I can't even begin to explain how I feel. This is a disaster.
Did I make it worse?
No. No, not at all. Not for a moment. You were very kind and strong and supportive and courageous. I just... It reminded me of why I left.
Home.
Everything back there was all about your house. Your actions or intent never mattered. And when I tried to forge a different path in life, the knives came out. I had no real choice but to leave. I thought I had left it all in my past, but now, here we are.
Been there, relate to the story of my last Weaver band.
For years, no matter how hard I trained, my last mentor, Aaron, told me I wasn't strong enough to be a point. When he eventually named one of his friends, Aram, the Weaver band's new point, I was gutted. Even though he had no training, Aaron tried to convince me it made sense. Aram is just physiologically stronger than me. Of course, I took the first chance to get out after that, just like you did. But until then, as much as I tried to ignore what Aaron was saying, a part of me was afraid he was right. Sometimes, when you're told the same thing over and over, you can't help but wonder if it's true. So, what I'm trying to say is that this guy has found his way inside your head. But that'll pass. And it doesn't reflect on the quality of your research.
I appreciate that. I'll try to internalize it. But for now, I think I just need to consider my next moves. It might take a while.
Take all the time you need.
Thanks, Bryn.
Okay, two things. I have that recipe I want to get, and there's a note. The note isn't on the problem. The recipe I want to get will be here. Oh, the time. We should try with this, gear down. if I can get there. Have a new ability. Ah, crap. Ah, wrong place. Riverside. Ah! Okay, let's pick up a bridge. I think we need to upgrade it. Ooh. thought there was something up here. Oh, it's up there. Yeah, probably gonna need a little bit more power with that. Okay, so what is needed then for this guy? His locus was in his lower arm. No! Didn't even see he was coming to grab me. Oh, what the? If this one is just grabbing me like no problem at all the time. What the heck? Oh, come on, man. Oh, that one was a BS one. Jamie.
Could always use more frost magic.
Okay, that's done. Okay, let's see. Meyer. Two things to do there. Here we go with this. Oh, it's perfect. Don't need anything from this one though. Is he supposed to have a hideout here? Okay. We go from here. Do 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 do. Da, 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 da. Oh, I should really have the
I'm
first.
going to let Arik power the scry for your run with the blue grin.
Appreciate it, Aurea.
You could use the practice.
Nice, reckless.
That might be Isla's secret refuge. It's actually not Lucia's. Isla dedicated her life to restoring the Arks. Darm's right. We will need to continue her research. But for now, what might she consider sacred for the right? A torn Archon. That's sweet. Darm, do you think this could work for the Rite of Ashes?
It's perfect.
Huh. Isla also had a copy of On the Workings of Archons, marked with annotations, just like Lucia's. Wait, I'm losing you.
Hear me better now.
Yeah. Weird. The scry was cutting out.
Strange. At any rate, the book could be useful. Once you've completed the ritual, I'll take a look.
A letter from the Axel. I should take it back to her.
Yeah, now we're gonna do this. What does it say? Okay, we need to go to the expanse. On fire! Ah! Such cold resistance now, we can stand in this coal mine. Oh shit, that's one. Hmm.
Here goes.
Good. Now move. We'll be ready.
We can't use this gate, we have to run.
Good progress, Bryn. Smooth and steady.
It's looking a bit off.
Oh, shit. Ow. Oh my god.
This is a challenging
The
distance to cover.
stupid
Just keep at it.
tracking fireballs.
She's got this.
Did we?
Yes. Oh, we're good. Excellent work, everyone. We'll get this over to Solar, Bryn. She'll be ready for you whenever.
So what we should be doing is I need thick hide. Oh my god, thick hide and hard leather. Okay, terminus level 2.
Oh, that's not right.
So what I need to do is, oh, damn it,
Sharper than you think.
Okay. So let's see. And him, so. But. Need 4 purified ceremony.
Hard to imagine the arc that brought us through the veil is the key to securing the source.
There isn't one just for fire there then, so what I need is this one. I need flame turn leather. Need 5. 5 on it. Would have put 4, but one more. Yeah, that one is gonna cost a bit to upgrade, unfortunately. What's gonna cost first upgrade?
Worth the materials, I'd say. Worth the materials, I'd say.
She needs 3 more, 3 and 4. No. God damn it. Did I buy that letter? Oh, come on. But I clicked 4 times? Ah.
That's an intimidating silhouette.
Eight and 6. Six each. 240. Uh, 60, 360 I need. Oh, oh, god damn it, no. Looked at the wrong thing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Need 3 more. 120. Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna do it like this. We're gonna dismantle that one, or what do you have in it? No. 4. Didn't buy the best gear for that helmet. I should get rid of the frostbane. I need 7 14 flame turn. It's 280.
I've always wanted to build something like this.
So how are we now with heat resistant? 207, getting there. What else can we reforge? Put that in. We need more refined serenite. A lot of it. Are we now 219? Okay. Check with Axel real quick.
Before you ask, the answer is maybe.
About the scries? You know?
Of course I know. In this role, I can't afford to be oblivious to one of my colleagues sneaking about. And while well-meaning, Arakim is about as stealthy as a glass tail on rice paper. Which brings me to my question. The answer will tip me from maybe to yes or no. Why are you here and not him?
Chance there is one fragment that is out of Eric's purview.
Khan Arteme, you know Kenrick's temper as well as anyone. How many times did Arakim get punished for daring to step out of line? He has incredible intentions and will do anything to help your people. But you need to build his trust and confidence.
Let me come again to the point. Why you? and not Arik him.
Honestly, I don't think he knows how to ask.
It's as simple as him asking me. I am not Stanhild.
No, but you have to prove that to Arik as much as he has to prove himself to you. That was the lesson I learned from Oria. The best leaders are mentors and meet their people halfway. That's what Arik needs from you.
An interesting point. I suppose he did not receive much support. Well, ever. Very well. You have my approval. I shall be watching very closely to see how this proceeds. And fair winds. I hope you can find your answers. I just wish Isla were here to help.
You gonna flip out if I do this again? No?
You're going to speak to the Talon?
I don't expect to get much out of it, but yes.
Be careful. Clearly the Talon was able to manipulate Kenrick. And while I know you're not the idiot he is, speaking to that thing is risky.
I just have to find out what I can. If the Talon has any insight that can help us.
It's a risk worth taking, I know. Just don't reveal anything in the process.
Well, we're not supposed to talk to it yet, so... Weird I can talk to him here. Has to be an hour. Can. Compare and contrast.
What did we learn about the scries, fellas?
Nothing good, unfortunately.
You know how all enchanted things use woven patterns to achieve their effects, yes? Well, the scries used here for decades were... warped. There's no other way to describe them.
Some sort of corruption or decay?
Not exactly. More like elements had fused or connected in different ways than were intended by the enchanter.
I take it that's not normal.
Darm's never seen it, and I asked the High Enchanter, and he had never heard of it either.
Even more worrying is that the Mirian's bloom also behaved strangely while we were trying to distill it. Normally there is a very rote set of steps, but it took Lane and I several tries to find the proper alchemic ratios to make it useful.
And then we have the Spitfires, acting more aggressive than normal, nesting in odd places. Putting it all together, we're seeing a worrying pattern of unexplained changes.
Ones that would be hard to notice if a certain band hadn't broken through the veil. We can confirm these changes aren't happening outside the Enclave.
Huh. What do we do about it then?
Darm and I have been talking about it and have some ideas. Give us a little bit of time to see if we can come up with a plan.
I'll leave you to it.
Okay. Let's go to Upper Dunbron now. You have two things there. Two things to do in Hello Pirate. fire. Love fire. We can stand this type of fire now, right? Not quite. We need a little bit more fire, it seems like. Yeah, I'm gonna need to pump it up a bit more.
I'll need to place the top on the high pyre. This place never fails to impress. Just imagine it before the veil went up. Wouldn't have had to scavenge for alchemically treated coal at any rate. Sad to burn such a sweet toy. The ashes. Though the flame abates and the ash grows cold, let she who worshipped you rest in eternal warmth.
Beautiful, Bryn.
I'm sure I will. There it is again. The scry is cutting in and out. Dom? Aurea?
We're... Can you hear me now?
You're back.
While you bring the ashes to Cassidon's hold, I'll analyze the scry. Something strange is afoot.
Okay, so let's see. So. Let's see. Do this first. Do.
One never quite forgets that smell.
Temple coal taking you back?
Unfortunately, yes. It conjures up images of stern keepers, hot stuffy vestibules, and ranted invective posing as sermons on the evils of magic. It was everywhere in Renland. The church has the nation in a stranglehold, and so I left at considerable speed. I don't think I really stopped running at all until... well...
Until you met the love of your life.
Yes. I thought so. I still hope so.
It's been a strain on you both.
I'm sure everyone has noticed.
Need an ear?
Maybe. It's clear she yearns to just stay here in the Enclave, even if we brought down the veil. But I find comfort in the road. It has few preachers and no community dedicated to strangling out individuality.
Worried if you stop moving that it will catch up with you?
I suppose I am still running in a way.
Does she know that?
It's not something I want to burden her with.
She's strong in a lot of ways. Something to think about.
Right. Yes, I shall.
It's significantly easier to do a repair than working up a new suit of armor from scratch. I'm going to go soft.
We could use some really intricate chandeliers to brighten up the place.
Casman would be happy. Though, I strongly suspect this entire thing is an elaborate ruse to get Dom and I talking.
It's not like her to run out of things, it's true. Is it working, do you think?
I don't know. The intentions are good, but I'm hurting.
I think you both are.
Yes, but I'm the one who's been following his dream of wandering the Maida for years. And the moment I say, hey, maybe we could do something else, he shuts down.
You're right. That doesn't seem fair.
It isn't.
He didn't have a great reaction to what you said, it's true. But at the same time, he was rather caught off guard.
Well, perhaps it was a little abrupt.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he deserves a chance to have a second reaction?
You're as bad as Casman. Speaking of, We should see her and present the fruits of our labors.
I had a chance to run a test, and I would say our stove is cooking better than ever. Keeps the heat well, burns clean, a job well done.
Dom's always been very good at treating that kind of coal. Must be the Wren in him.
Hardly. No, I simply find my inspiration in...
I think...
Shh. I... Sola, I have an idea.
Oh?
Tarmakind uses exceptionally precise temperatures to work the metal, yes? Sometimes exceptionally high?
I mean, yes, but...
I finished Xavier's journals. He was quite thorough and talked extensively about working with the Halopire priests.
Nothing quite helps me commune with the flames like someone slamming a hammer into metal.
You'd be surprised. But I imagine Dom means the shrine underground. I saw it mentioned too.
Precisely. And perhaps we could lean on our intrepid point to investigate.
Of course. I'd be happy to.
They must have kept records. Samples, perhaps.
I really appreciate this.
Should probably do that side quest. Maybe there's an armor piece.
I performed the rite, and I brought you the ashes.
Thank you, Bryn. Isla admired you. She would be honored that you did this for her.
It's not how she would have wanted things. I should have been there.
Enough! I know you're grieving. We all are. But you are no longer the Eye. And this disrespectful conduct ends now. You owe Bryn a thank you. And an apology for that matter. And probably a great deal more than that. Not only has she gone out of her way to perform the rite for your daughter, but she saved us all from certain death at the Grand Gate too. None of which she would ever have had to do if it weren't for your...
For my actions! I know! I know! It's all my fault. I should have been there. Not at the temple, at the Grand Gate. I should have stayed. The way she looked at me when I left her there, I'll never forget it. I could fill a city with my mistakes. I should have supported her work. I should never have lied to her. My regrets will drown me.
Maybe they should.
Maybe they should.
My mother used to say, you can drown in your grief, or learn to swim in it. It is unfair that you lost a child, no matter the circumstances. I am so sorry that happened to you. But now you have a choice. You can spend the rest of your days counting the ways you failed your daughter. Or you can dedicate every breath you have left to her.
How?
Just do one small thing a day that would make her proud to call you her father. Start by helping us finish the work you wish you had supported in her life.
It's too late for that, I'm afraid. if you'll excuse me. But there is one thing. The Ark in your camp, the one she wanted to restore. It's called the Ark of Verdance. An enchantress named Lucia de Crassus built it.
Lucia.
Consider it a thank you for what you've done.
You deserved better from him, but that was probably all he's capable of. Come to think of it, we all deserved better from him.
What will you do now?
Take care of my people. Someone needs to. And you? You're going to try to fix the arcs.
And I devoted her life to the Arks, telling Benita to honor her sacrifice.
Isla saw something in the Arks no one else did. The Enclave's legacy, innovation and ambition. We can't let her death be in vain. Her work must be finished.
I wish I could help, but arcs were Isla's expertise, not mine. Still, I agree. That arc allowed you to pass safely through the tangles, where Surgeborn go to regenerate. If you're going to try to fix it, consider me heavily invested in your progress.
It's too great an advantage to ignore. I'll keep you updated.
My light. I remember the day you were born, vividly. When I held you, my heart was so full it threatened to break. And I know your mother felt the same way. For all her flaws, she would be so proud of you. I am so proud of you.
Well, let's see what happens if you go and chat with this little fella, huh?
I knew you'd be back. Dreadfully predictable.
And here I thought I surprised you. Or was your herald getting kicked back to the source part of the plan?
Don't steal credit. Your great icon pushed us back, not you. And I'm quite certain it didn't survive the battle. Judging by the way you charged straight to the Grand Gate upon hearing my plan, you favor misguided heroics. Let me guess. You're going to try for a rematch.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Let's not lie to each other. I like you.
Can't say the feeling's mutual.
Come now, I want to be confidants. Friends, even.
Then share the secrets, that's what the Surgeborn are after.
Fine. Let's be friends. Why don't you tell me what the Surgeborn are after so I can help you get it?
I told you, don't lie to me. But because my offer of friendship is genuine, I'll tell you. I'm after the same thing you're after. Magic. And the power that comes with it.
But Surgeborn already wield magic.
Not nearly enough of it. You know see you risking everything to tear strands of it from behemoths.
I'm not power hungry.
Don't lie. Especially when your actions betray your words with such ease.
Holding Gold is clearly a prison. Ask how the Eternal was captured.
How did you end up down here anyway?
I let myself be captured.
Why?
It became apparent that I wasn't going to uncover the secrets behind the Enclave's power by razing its capital to the ground. Oh, I do miss the razing. Still, I needed intel that I could only get from the inside. So I allowed myself to be captured and waited until the leader of the Enclave came to visit me alone one day. Kenrick had influence and insecurities, making him the perfect target. He felt quite special that I only spoke to him. It helped that he assumed our herald couldn't pass through the Grand Gate when he staged his attack.
How did it get through? The resonance modulator should have filtered out Surgeborn.
You didn't have a sample of that particular Surgeborn.
Kendrick is an untrusting man. Ask how the Eternal manipulated him.
In my experience, Kenrick Stanold isn't exactly the trusting type. How did you convince him to open up to you?
I played the part of his distressed prisoner. Please, please, help me. I'll do anything you ask. I'll tell you anything you want to know. Let me live. He was all too willing to believe I was helpless. After all, that would mean he had power.
The Heartsiders named the Surgeborn. Ask if they really came from the Surge.
The Hearthsiders believe you were born out of the Surge. Is that really where you come from?
I will keep some secrets to myself. For now.
I thought we were friends.
Not yet. But we will be. And when that day comes, I will share more with you.
Oh, not interested in being friends. Move on.
Kenrick Stanold is in rough shape after being your confidant.
I would never treat you like I treated him. You're different. Special. Trust me. In time, you'll consider us kindred spirits.
Doubt it.
See you soon.
Back to Dawn.